35192, want to send a text. I like this band called Everyone Dies in Utah. I was reading about a dude who got pinched, guy in Utah, after his boss found the guy's hit list on his desk.
Whoa.
This is a dude.
One more reason not a paperwork guy. Gotta keep it in your head.
You got to keep that kill list somewhere other than on a piece of paper on your desk.
Writing that out.
56-year-old maintenance technician in Utah. Big fat guy with a goatee. Was arrested after his supervisor at the feed mill where he works found a hit list of employees on his desk. More than a dozen coworkers listed as targets.
Oh, so this is people you're going to kill, not like hit songs.
No, he didn't. He goes,
gotta have Thriller.
Mambo number 5.
Oh, yeah.
Arrest that man.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Take him into custody as we speak. Kevin German is a U.S. Army veteran who claims to have served in Iraq. The cop said he had the firearms knowledge and experience to carry out the plan he had written down on paper. I'm just going to read you. I'm going to quote what the list said.
Okay.
Right? He wrote down directions to himself as well. Not just people's names, but he wrote down directions. Bring 9mm with 3 clips. That equals 36 rounds. Bring 9mm assault rifle with 2 extended clips. That equals 20 rounds. Bring Smith & Wesson 22 with extended mags. First take out 2 in shop. Then take out whoever is in loadout 2. Then the mineral office. Then whoever is in the hand ad area. It's all stuff that he knows, obviously, the layout. This is all just lingo that's based on where they work there. Take out skid loader operator. 14 total kills is what he wrote.
Why?
Have to take out the internet so no calls from landline. Build cell jammer so signals could be jammed. If police arrive, take a position high up to snipe. Use 308 for this.
Why not, instead of murdering all your coworkers, find a new place to work?
Or maybe just, boy, I hate to sound like a broken record, maybe a little bit of exercise.
I don't know that fixes it.
Maybe not fix, but it might put you in a better mental place, the mind-body connection. A big fat dude with
your diet.
Just a grievance, an axe against everybody to grind.
Okay, but that's saying that these people have the wherewithal to be like, you know what, maybe this is a me problem. And I don't think that that's there.
You know what?
Sometimes.
I've taken a long, hard look at myself.
I know what happened. He had a hot therapist.
Yeah, right.
So he's like, I can't tell them everything that's going on with me. I want them to think I'm together.
They said that he had not been in any trouble, had any write-ups, or have had any altercations with anyone. He called out sick on one day, after which his manager discovered the note and called 911. The boss said that he had been acting, this Kevin guy had been acting strange lately, and that he was telling coworkers he wanted to work alone. And then he flew a drone around the work area. So all kinds of not normal behavior, according to his bosses. They got a warrant to search his house. They saw him getting out of a car that wasn't registered to him and going into his house, so they searched the house. And they found a ton of guns, assault rifles.
Any pepper rifles?
No.
Just salt.
Yeah, and so maybe this guy's just retaining all that water. That's not healthy either. Mm-hmm. He told investigators he wrote the note on Wednesday during his lunch break. He tried to explain that he was thinking about what would happen if they had a mass shooting. And the cop told Kevin, I don't think that's what this note means. Yeah, I don't. So just to go over this again, you were just writing out, gee, what would happen if somebody came through?
In the first person?
In the first person.
Yeah. Right.
So he said, hey, these are just words written on a piece of paper. But he hadn't actually prepared for a mass shooting. But they're like, well, you have a lot of guns in your house. You have the means and the know-how to carry out something like this. He said he suffers from migraines constantly, has continuously battled depression and PTSD. And that he had a traumatic brain injury, along with high blood pressure, joint pain, and Parkinson's disease.
Dang.
He also gets weekly injections of morphine.
He should be daily? I don't know.
Yeah.
Making sleepier.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know,
And
he's
he's posting a lot of things about, everything's too politically correct. And, you know how politically correct means you're not supposed to murder people you work with. Everything's so PC. Oh, God. Remember the good old days where you just murder people you worked with?
I mean, were those really that good of days?
Now here's what I'm going to
I don't know.
do.
Were they?
Labor shortage.
I'm going to go ahead and rescind the things that I said about Will Smith's breaking point, because I'm like, well, when guys like this get to a breaking point, they kill everyone in their work. And so that's not okay.
Well, again,
Is it different? I
a
don't
gun
know.
isn't a hand. But,
Gun isn't a hand.
But again, violence is
Never the answer.
not supposed to be the order of the day. I can't believe I missed this. I had it on my sheet for a while, but I kept going past it for some reason. This singer in Brazil who had to go to the hospital because she kept holding in her farts.
Oh, yeah.
You heard about that?
Gotta fart your farts. Can't hold them in. You'll die. Or at least get sick.
Yeah, I thought this was all goof, but this doctor was like, no, if you hold them in, you'll... This is a girl who goes by MC Pocahontas or something over there in Spain. Or... She's Foxy. I don't know how big of a deal she is. I mean, this has 175 million views. So
Sounds like a pretty big deal.
yeah, 2.6 million subscribers. Yes. Quer mais? Woo, doggy. She was holding in them farts. She was hospitalized because she said that she wasn't yet at the point in her relationship with her boyfriend where she'd feel comfortable farting.
But also, that's fine, but don't you go away? Like you
Don't
walk
you
away.
walk into another room
Go into
and
another
fart?
room and fart.
Right.
You don't gotta hold them in forever.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you won't do it around your boyfriend, but you'll tell the whole story to 16 million Instagram followers?
Yeah.
She quickly deleted that story, but she told everybody the story. Hey, none of you tell my boyfriend about my farting problems. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning with severe stomach pains and ended up in the hospital. She's 27. She's Foxy. Said she refused to do it around her boyfriend because she wasn't on farting terms with him.
I can agree with that. I think there's a
But
certain
again,
point.
you're not with this person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's ridiculous. I don't understand.
You steal away to fart. Like, even if,
As soon as they leave the room, I'm ripping and roaring.
right.
Honestly.
you got to make sure that it's also not going to be loud enough that they hear it in the other room.
It's like
other
pop,
room.
pop, 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 pop. You can't even. It's uncontrollable. Once you let one out, it's just. Yeah.
But also, like, what are you eating? These people. What are you eating?
When we moved in together, we had this conversation.
You're not a poop with a girl. You poop with the door open.
My boyfriend is he's the cleanest person I know in every sense of the term. And so he was like, hey, we're not going to be that couple that farts in front of each other. I don't like it. He's like, I don't like it. I don't think it's funny. It's super gross. And I have egg farts, so they're always bad. And so he's like, so that was like a boundary for him where he's like, listen, if you got to fart, you need to go in the bathroom. You need to go away from me to fart. And I was like, okay.
Go sit on the bowl.
Right.
Confine it.
Right.
You know, I don't want a boyfriend who just.
Toilet with an extra small hole that's just
Stop
for
it.
farts.
What, Cody?
Extra small hole.
No, I don't want a boyfriend that farts on me. That's
On
They
you.
don't fart on people.
But like guys,
Sometimes they'll sneak out.
they're like, "Come on, we're bros. Like it's not a big deal. Like men fart, and we have chest hair." I'm like, I don't want you to fart on me.
You are also much more intimately related with that part of the body than some other people might
I
be
understand.
in general.
Which I think makes it even more important to keep it as a sexy part of the body, not a fart part of the body.
Right.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's love area right there, so I don't want to ruin it.
Trapped gas occurs, the doctor says, when methane does not move through one's intestines normally. This condition is generally caused by, say it with me, certain foods.
No.
What's she eating?
Who knows?
Dude, I had almost an accident yesterday.
You almost poop yourself?
Bro.
Almost an accident.
We went and had Mexican food, and I can normally tolerate a queso. And I'll be uncomfortable, and I'll be a little bloaty, but this one ran straight through me. Like halfway through the meal, I had to get up and go to the bathroom at the restaurant. Mm-hmm. And then before we left, went to the bathroom a second time, and then it hit me on the car ride home, and I was like doing...
This is with the boyfriend?
Boyfriend and the daughter. I'm like doing...
Oh, no.
I'm like doing Lamaze breathing as we're driving. And he is like, what is wrong with you?
New mom's having some gut trouble.
Right.
And he's like, I made a huge mistake.
I know, probably. He's like, what is wrong with you? I was like, get us home now. I was like, I'm sweating. I can't talk. I go in there, and there's his daughter. She's just not... Are you okay? And I was like, don't come in here.
I'm fine. You're like Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber.
It was so
Turbo
bad.
lax.
I gave myself 2 courtesy flushes and sprayed Febreze twice at the house. And then I came out, and my boyfriend's just looking at me. He goes, why would you do this to yourself? He's like, you know how that type, and you know how dairy affects you. And I was like, I didn't think it would be that bad.
You keep dancing with the devil.
I know.
It's like people who go, I feel great. Maybe I'll get off my meds.
Yeah.
I was like, I can normally handle queso. Cheese isn't that bad, but it was a bad day.
Literally saw a meme yesterday that was exactly you, where it's like there's one person, I'm allergic to nuts, so I stay away from nuts. Oh, I'm allergic to, cats, so I don't have any cats. And it's like, oh, I'm lactose intolerant, so, give me all the queso.
That's
whatever.
exactly what it was
Gallon
yesterday.
ice cream.
I'll just deal with it.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
That's a good case.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I don't think that's that singer. So, yeah, she's real cute. But now everybody associates her holding her gases in.
Right.
Boy, I got to tell you, not only, and I just didn't want to go down the road again because I don't care. But not only did I get a lot of calls about Poundcake eating in bed, but so many people anti-Bill Squire for this Browns thing. I don't get it.
Because they want to come up with an excuse to justify.
Well, no.
I
Listen,
understand.
you don't need to. What I'm saying is, I know there's all kinds of lunkheads who want to do whatever they want to do, but I don't know.
I'm not saying they can't.
That's right.
That's what
I don't
get.
know why everyone's taking it as a personal affront.
Right. I
For
don't
Bill
get
to
that
be
either.
like, I'm sitting this one out.
I'm sitting this one out, and I don't blame you if you want to watch and enjoy it. That's fine. I'm just not doing it. That's all. That's all it is. You can still enjoy it. I'm not looking at you and being like you're supporting, a rapist or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, for me, it makes me feel gross. I don't want to do it. And it's just, I think it's because cheering for the team is so personal to people, they feel like I'm saying they're bad people for cheering for the team or something.
No, I think it's just an identity crisis. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but when part of your life every week is watching the Browns and it's been a part of your routine for a long time, it sucks where you're like, this is a big part of me. This is a big part of what I do. And
it sucks for me to make. Like, it wasn't an easy decision for me to make.
I understand, but I think that's what's affecting people more than anything else, is that they're mad that this is even but for me, at least, I'll speak for me. I won't say people. I'm mad that it's even happening. I enjoy the Browns. I identify as a Browns fan, a football fan, and now I can't enjoy my Sundays the same way, so I feel like something is being taken away from me. So it makes me pissy.
Well, Lions are doing Hard Knocks, so maybe that'll sway me and make me a Lions fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, people.
I don't really care what you do. I'm trying to find a way to watch the team and not cheer for the quarterback, which is just not going to happen.
Good luck.
I know, which is just not going to happen.
Yeah. But again, if you're a person out there and you're mad at me, okay. I'm sorry that you're mad at me for me not wanting to cheer for a football team. It seems like a reasonable way to feel.
Listen, I feel your pain. It's like when the Bears had Jay Cutler. I could not forgive him for running Kyle Orton out of town, Bill. I said, I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me.
I do appreciate there have been a lot of people that have reached out and have been very appreciative of my stance on the situation. So I want to say
it's the other people who are apparently very loud about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's people that are victims of sexual assault, and so they're very triggered by these situations, and so I'm trying to be sensitive because I know a lot of people that are victims of sexual assault, and so that's why I can't look at this guy, even if they can find a way to completely clear his name, that's a different situation, but I don't think that's going to happen, and I still can't get my head around why he needed 40 different massage therapists.
You know exactly why.
I know.
So what do you mean you can't get your head around?
Well, that's I didn't get a good answer from him during that press conference when he's like, "Oh, there's scheduling problems." I'm like, "No, man, you were up to something."
Yeah, you're going to have scheduling problems when you have 40 different massage therapists. Yeah. I don't remember who's touching me when. I really need to check. You need a whole different calendar for that. I've got Bruno on this day.
I don't think there's any Brunos in there.
He just doesn't talk about Bruno.
Doesn't talk about him. Just talks about the ladies. Hey, Joe in Hudson. Hi, Joe.
How you doing, Alan? Hate the show, man.
What's up, man? Thank you.
Hey, I got a question for Mary. Mary, doesn't it bother you to disclose such personal, gross information about yourself being a woman?
Why would it matter? Everybody poops. Do you think women don't poop?
It's not a matter of that, but why would you want to talk about that?
Why are men allowed to talk about it and I'm not?
Yeah.
Because why do you wear makeup and men don't?
Look at my... Oh, I see. You can't see me. I don't wear makeup.
Why do you wear lipstick?
I don't. I've never worn lipstick outside of cheerleading.
You're thinking of me, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. Okay. How about nail polish? I know you wear nail polish.
Nope,
Nails
still thinking of me.
Completely clean.
Yep.
Why do you wear anything that a girl doesn't?
My point is that what is the difference? What does it matter to you? What does it matter to you what I wear or what I don't wear?
No, but when you come on
He's
air,
got a different kind
Hold
of
on, I
problem
want to hear
with browns.
What? When I come on air, what?
And you say my farts are egg farts. You're a woman.
So
Why
what?
would you say that?
Why is it okay for men to talk about their farts but not women?
Guys are gross. Women are supposed to not be.
Okay, but a lot of women are gross. We do all the gross things that you do.
Yeah, there's still stuff coming out of that hole, Joe.
Yeah, my kids.
Yeah, but
gross.
Alan, you know that it's the whole mystique of a woman that makes them attractive.
Have you been with a woman?
But that's just my preference. I'm never going to tell somebody to not talk about, I mean, it's funny for one thing.
It's fun. But would you guys go to the bathroom in front of each other? Would you want to see your woman doing that in front of you out in the woods?
Well, but you're talking to the wrong guy because I don't fart in front of my wife. I'm not a guy who takes a dump with the door open. I'm not that guy. So it's just personal preference.
Why don't you do that, Alan?
He don't like it.
I don't think that it's anyone else's business, and I just, I was raised very, very repressed.
What if Gwen did that?
That's fine. That would be her personal preference, but that's not really her vibe either.
It wouldn't bother you if she did it?
It wouldn't bother me,
This is a you issue, man.
She can do whatever she wants to do. It's just that that's not really her vibe.
Well, I just think that women are like, you have a woman on your show to give some kind of diversity. They give a woman's point of view to, to have a different sense of humor or whatever. I just don't understand the need to kind of be one of the boys all the time.
I talked about farts one time.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, diversity doesn't mean that she doesn't talk about stuff that she's doing. I mean, she's going to talk about a billion things on the show that she does that we can't relate to at all. But farting isn't one of them.
When you watch guys stand-up acts and you watch women stand-up acts, they're usually very different.
Yeah, but Joe, it sounds like you're grasping at a lot of things and throwing them all into the same pot.
What year is it?
I just think Mary's a very attractive woman, and I just think that
That's where you're wrong. She farts all the time.
Here's the thing, Joe.
So you're saying this is ruining Mary for you?
Yes, he thinks I'm less cute because I fart, and that's upsetting to him.
It's just me. I don't think it's just me.
No, but you can only speak for yourself, Joe.
Yeah, you're right. And Mary, yeah, you did say it right. I don't like that it makes me feel that way. it's just like you look and you're
But
like,
okay,
oh, man.
here's what it is, Joe. By you saying that you think I'm attractive, and when I talk about farts, I'm less attractive. To you, all I'm bringing to the table as a co-host of this radio show is being attractive. You're valuing my presence on this show as being cute, and anything that I say that you don't think is cute devalues me.
No, I think your sense of humor also, but I just don't. I like when your sense of humor is different than, say, Alan's, because you're a woman and he's not. It's a nice change. Not when they try to kind of overlap. It's just kind of, it's like, how about something different for a change and not one of the guys' jokes.
You know what? You're right.
Mary, talk about more frilly stuff from now on.
I came home and I made my husband his favorite casserole. And when he socked me in the eye, I turned my face and I said, yes, please, another.
I got the vapors.
The whiskey won't be watered down next time. How dare I? You know what? I will take my 70% and go back to sleep.
We're not talking about 1910. Mary.
Well, this is what it feels like when you say things like that, man. You tell me I can't talk about certain things because I'm a woman and it makes me less attractive. That's extremely misogynistic.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, he told you it's not.
Inherently. You're telling me stop acting like a boy because it's not cute.
What about if a guy besides Poundcake talked about acting like a girl? What if Alan talked about going home and trying on skirts?
So what? If
They do that all the time.
Skirts, what's the big deal?
I mean, culottes, but, the point stands.
You've got some issues with your... I don't even know what, man.
It's just.
Is this Joe that says, "Are you a pansy, Alan"? Is that this Joe?
No. I didn't say that. It's just. I guess it's. Are you a pansy, Alan? No, that wasn't me.
All right, listen. I got to move on, Joe, but I appreciate the call. Thank you. There's Joe out in Hudson who has got some very specific.
Back door, which is the door that everybody uses.
Right. He's got some very specific thoughts on one Mary Santora.
I like how he goes.
He's so frustrated.
You say this is misogynistic. He goes, no, it's
not misogynistic.
Like,
and it all slides around and it mushes out and nothing stays where it's supposed to stay. Whatever.
Hey, you let that freak fart flag fly, all right?
There you go.
Whatever you
Say that
gotta
one
do.
5 times fast.
Right.
No overlapping our humor, by the way. We all need to have different kinds
Non-overlapping
of humor.
magisteria. Mm-hmm. Let me take a break. You want to get the last word in? Send me a text 35192. Cavs pregame set up for 6:30. And then 7 o'clock, their downtown tip-off against the Magic here on MMS.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.
Or whatever smart device